The Everett Coates Memorial Trophy is in the building tonight, and Doug Jamieson right there is hoping to raise it above his head. His record so far, 1-0, 7.00 goals against, average of .865, save percentage. He has been a brick wall for the Six Nations Chiefs. Down at the other end, in between the pipes for the Peterborough Lakers, Drew Hutchison. The Peterborough Lakers switching between him and Nick Rose. Not sure exactly who they're going to go with on each and every night, but there's a look at his numbers so far. .784 save percentage, 11.00 goals against, average an 0-1 record, with Rose really carrying the load for the Lakers through the first round. Scott Hutchison getting the call this evening.
Yeah, Hutchison came in to relieve Nick Rose in that opening game, and then they gave him the start. The last time we were here in Peterborough, Rose got the start, Game 3 in Six Nations, and I think this is a good decision. Shake it up, get Hutchison back in. They've had a good look at Rose, this Chiefs team, so maybe Hutchison is the answer the Lakers need.
Worked around the outside, pass intended for McCulley. Take Katoni in there as well. That misses the mark, back the other way. It's Justin Martin dropping it off for Byrne. He scores! 33 seconds into this one, and the Chiefs have a lead.
Not the start the Lakers were hoping for. 8th goal of the postseason for Josh Byrne, and against the Six Nations defense, getting it done in the back end. Steve Priolo with a great pass up floor, and then it ends up in the stick of Byrne. Justin Martin is the relay man. As soon as he gets it, he knows Byrne is coming off the bench. Martin not known as a goal scorer, so he dishes it off to Byrne and then sets the screen, allowing Byrne to come across with a shot.
Brought back by the Lakers, Mike Robinson. Just 5 seconds on the shot clock. A chance in tight for Hogarth. He's got one. Exactly what the Lakers need from that guy right there.
Thomas Hogarth finding an opening. He has a man draped all over him in Matt Marinier, and somehow Hogarth able to tuck that ball in, protect it, and get the shot off. 11 goals in the postseason, 27 points for Thomas Hogarth, and the fans love it.
Schul carries it down the floor, drops the ball off, up to the top of the zone. Robinson sends it in front, they score. Joe Rezateris gets the Lakers a lead.
A bomb from the outside from Joe Rezateris. You can see the offense just coming on the floor. Rezateris jogging through. Looked like he was going to go set up in that shooter position on the far side, but then realizes there's a free open lane right in front of him, so he looks towards the ball carrier to get that pass and sails it home. Nice pass by Mike Robinson.
Scramble off the draw. Latrell Harris scoops it up, dishes it back to Tim Edwards. Withers still chasing him down. Withers nearly picks that one free. Stick operating at the top of the zone, plays the ball down low to Joe Rezateris. He takes some chops from Marinier, sends it across the zone, picked up in front. Chance for the Lakers, they've got another one. Not gonna count, however, they're gonna say McCulley was in the crease. Bomberry at the top of the zone finds Theed. Theed to the corner. Picked up by Shane Jackson. He gets it in return and scores. Jackson to Theed, back to Jackson to the back of the net. Back to tied up at 2.
So a disallowed goal at one end. The Chiefs capitalize on the next offensive opportunity. Nice little give and go right at the top of the floor. Finished by Shane Jackson, who puts everything behind that one. Nice two-man game, working with Dawson Theed there on the give and go. And Hutchison and Jamieson, both goaltenders, will grab some water.
Withers gets run into by Armstrong, still holding on. There's a chance in front. Great save from Hutchison as Jackson was bearing down, and the Lakers are bringing it back the other way. Played into the corner. Gilray Top of the zone, makes a move to the net, maintains possession and scores! Matt Gilray with the response for the Lakers.
Matt Gilray, who shared the Defensive Player of the Year award during the regular season with the Chiefs' Latrell Harris. Great on transition as well. He's won the Transition of the Player of the Year award too in the past. Gets it up the floor for Peterborough. Tons of traffic in front of Jamieson and just sails that ball through the crowd. Who's supposed to be going? And it'll be
Cody Jamieson.
Jamieson will just head over. So see if that was an unsportsmanlike conduct or a bench minor. It could have been a too many men call.
Bench minor was announced in-house. Take Catoni, Joe Rezateris. Stepping in, behind the back pass. He gets it right back. Catoni, Rezateris, shot, they score! A ton of time to work with on the power play still, and the Lakers make it 4-3.
The Lakers capitalize on the 5-on-3. Lots of space out there. And you can see Tyson Bell points to the referee right after. Says, that's your assist. Robert Hope in a heated discussion. And
we'll see if they can build on it here in this final 2 minutes, 36 seconds. A lot of time on the power play. And the big draw here, Withers still on top of it, knocks it free, and the Lakers are on the hunt. Gilray finds Tate Catoni, steps right in, shoots and scores! 5-3 Lakers.
Again, the Lakers capitalizing with that extra space out there on the 5-on-3. And Catoni with just 3 defenders out there. One of them's at the bench for the Chiefs, so technically a 3-on-2 at that point. Lakers had 2 guys waiting back towards center, and Catoni charged towards the net. If anyone came at him, he would have had 2 guys as passing options, and nobody charged out. So Catoni did the wise decision, taking that shot from the outside.
Plays it across the zone, Rezateris holding on as Sykes runs through the lane. Chance in front for Hogarth, scores! Starting off the second on the right foot, 6-3 Lakers.
Thomas Hogarth getting his own rebound and gets a quick shot off. Early start is right, 40 seconds into this period. Joe Rezateris with the first shot, and then it's Hogarth scooping up that rebound right on the doorstep. We talked about the Chiefs pouncing on those rebounds, and then there's Hogarth pouncing on one from the Lakers.
Yeah, right after we mentioned it, the exact opposite happens. That's the way it goes.
Back in call, ref saying Lakers took the ball back inside their own crease.
Smith drops it off to Smith. Dane Smith to Ryan Smith to the back of the net. And the Chiefs answer back.
And Captain Robert Hope, you can see at the top of the screen, still having some words with the referee after that possession call. This is just seconds after a perfect pick and roll. Ryan Smith and Dane Smith executing that play to perfection. You see Smith set the pick, roll down towards the net, and get that pass. And that was just seconds after the Lakers were called with the back in, giving the ball to the Chiefs.
Sneaks it across, back across the zone, and Jamieson makes a save. Brilliant ball movement from the Lakers, and it's stolen by Peterborough. Robinson sends it down low to Hogarth. Back up to the top of the zone, about midway through the power play for Peterborough. Chance in tight for Catoni. He zips a pass through the seam, too hot to handle for Rezateris, and then Catoni gets back on the ball and steals one for Peterborough. Rezateret settling things down now. Armstrong calling for it back door. He's got it now. Shooting lane sealed up. Armstrong back up top. Saris. Rezateret looking back door. Armstrong, nothing there. Bounces it up top. McCulley. Saris. Long shot. Back of the net. Another power play marker for the Peterborough Lakers.
Braden Saris has been absolutely spectacular in this postseason. He's turned it up to a completely different level, and you can see the give and go work. McCauley and Saris playing some catch, and then Saris unloads, getting the power play goal, a 3-goal lead for the Lakers.
That ball is knocked out of the stick of Sykes, and the Chiefs will bring it up the floor. Brad Cree finds Dane Smith. Smith for Bomberry. Into the corner is Ryan Smith. Shot in tight. That one beats Hutchison top corner.
That's Smith's second goal of the period for the Chiefs. They have 2 in this middle frame. He has both of them. Acquired from the Chiefs this season. His first year in Six Nations, and he's made an immediate impact as soon as he joined the squad and stepping up big time in this game. 2-goal game once again, thanks to Ryan Smith.
Battle on the draw. Shot from the outside. Hutchison with the save. Bomberry shoves Robert Hope, but can't pick up the ball. He's lost his stick. Hope, fully aware of where Bomberry's stick is, holds his ground. Now Dane Smith hunting that same corner where Ryan Smith has been looking. Lakers really working the far side of the floor. If there's a heat map for their offensive zone possession, it'll be all around that OK Tire sign on the floor. Long shot, missing wide. Robinson scoops it in front with time. They score! Braden Saris.
Saris once again steps up big for the Lakers. His second goal of the game. This time finds himself right on the doorstep. We see a lot of those outside shots from Saris. He's got a cannon, and this time he finds himself at the top of the crease, all alone, nobody near him, and takes it right through. He's expected to be a high draft pick in this year's National Lacrosse League draft.
Yeah, he was able to drop his man in coverage as Dane Smith plays it into the corner for Cody Jamieson. Back across, Dane Smith steps in, shoots a bouncer, stopped by Hutchison. Possession regained by Six Nations off the shot. It's Theed. Jamieson causing some problems in the slot, making some space for Theed, who scores.
Dawson Theed's second goal for the Chiefs as they continue to try and claw back. Every time they get a goal, the Lakers respond. Back within 2, an absolute bullet from the outside from the big man, picking that top corner. What a shot that was.
And not so often you see somebody attacking screens as hard as Cody Jamieson was there, Scott. Just getting in the face of every single Lakers defender he could find.
Yeah, and we talked about this earlier. Cody Jamieson used to be the goal scorer. He was the guy. He would carry this team on his back in offense, and then now with all the star power out there, the veteran realizes, hey, there's other ways I can help this team win. And
Hutchison flips it ahead. Connects with Armstrong, a chance in for Armstrong. He gets hammered down by Tyson Bell, trying to score shorthanded. Ryan Smith in the corner. Sends it up top as Dane Smith heads off for a change. Cody Jamieson steps out onto the floor. Up top, Jamieson Winding, sending it across, back door, they score. What a pass from Cody Jamieson, connecting with Shane Jackson, who finishes it off on the power play.
There's going to be a penalty after that goal as well. Jake Withers heading off to the box. But what a play by Jackson. He had a man all over him. So the Lakers didn't even think he was an option. And somehow the pass still finds it into Jackson's stick. And a quick stick from a very tough angle ends up finding the back of the net. And it'll be Chiefs ball because of that penalty. So no face-off. And they'll go to work on the man advantage once again. What a play. Shane Jackson, I don't know how he found an opening and how he even got the ball.
Good job by the Lakers to pull that ball free. That was pace. Now it's Hope. On the attack, they score! Mitch Ogilvie!
Cue up the highlight reel, the two defenders with a beautiful goal. Robert Hope jumps up to get the ball. Mitch Ogilvie full speed ahead with the Defensive Player of the Year, Latrell Harris, barreling down on him. Jumps up. What a quick stick. Just an unbelievable goal. Mitch Ogilvie right on the doorstep looking for the hat trick.
Withers in tight, stop by Jamieson. Lakers trying to get something going in transition there. Great chance created as we're about to cross over the midway point of the third period. Dane Smith checked at the top of the zone, works free. Twister shot, misses wide, ball up in the air. Settled down by Peterborough, turned over, stolen by Ryan Smith. Dane Smith in front of the net, it's knocked away from him. Shane Jackson zips it across the zone. Dane Smith, Ogilvie out there to push him away. Cody Jamieson drops the ball off for Byrne. Now Smith working off of Ryan Smith, gets a shot on net, loose in front, they score. That one shot home by Ryan Smith. Never had possession of the ball, just batted that one in.
Ryan Smith with the hat trick. Came in and just chipped it through. A hockey-style shot. Not only does he get a handle on it, but he's able to pick the top corner as well. That wasn't a fluke. That was perfectly executed. He knew how to handle that ball. He knew where he was going with it. And the first goal of the third period goes to the Chiefs.
Josh Byrne back for Dawson Feed. Into the corner, McKay zips one wide of the net. That's going to bounce to center. Is it going to get clear? Smith can't keep it in the zone. Solid effort there from the Lakers to get the ball down the floor. Colton Armstrong with a big play.
Play of the game if the Lakers hang on.
McKay fires a shot, and that is a 30-second shot clock violation. All the Lakers have to do now for 26.8 seconds is not relinquish possession.
What an effort from Colton Armstrong.
Along the wall, the Chiefs are going to do everything they can. Gilray off to the races. Lyle Thompson in hot pursuit. Gilray's going to the net, tries to bounce one past Jamieson.
That's tough when you're out there and you see a clear lane not to take it, but when there's
Mike
not
Hazen
as
is
much
laughing.
time, yeah, that's a tricky one for sure. All you have to do is run out the clock. You see the Lakers players. And again, as a player, if you see an open lane your whole life, you're trained to go to the net. You're trained to take that shot, and all Gilray was doing was looking for some insurance. He scores, he's the instant hero. But now the Chiefs with 14.5 seconds left to go. Lakers up by a goal. Jamieson will be on the bench for the extra attacker. Looking for the sweep. Since the league went to a 7-game MSL final format in 1942, there's been 80 31 series that have been played in the final, only 20 of them have been sweeps. That's how hard it is to close off a team in 4 games. Out of those 20, the Lakers have been involved in 10, winning side of things, or have been involved in 20, winning side 10 times.
The Chiefs have run this drill 1,000 times. Dane Smith gets down the floor, heads to the net. Jackson with the shot that goes out of play. Lakers ball. And a scrap in front of the net now. Things are popping off in the crease as the Lakers are going to live to play game 5. This thing is blowing over. Everyone in the mix. Withers trying to pull somebody off the pile. And Feed wants to chuck him.
Those two are teammates in the NLL as well. Withers, he knows they've got the win. He doesn't need to fight at this point. Chiefs are just trying to set the tone, going back to their home barn, and still, as Shane Jackson gives a shot to Withers, both teams sending a message that this series is far from over. The captain, Robert Hope, right in the middle. And the Lakers will live to fight another day.
Withers still barking. And the PMC crowd on their feet, cheering for the Lakers, who will move on to game 5. Still some players getting into the mix as the Chiefs keep moving towards the Lakers.
And the Lakers are staying put. Referees are in between. But all it takes is for one shot for this to erupt. Jamieson and Priolo, both right there. Referees trying to get them back. Lakers getting closer now too. We are far from being done this series. A big win in front of the hometown crowd for the Lakers as Robert Hope right in there. Cody Jamieson fired up. He's right at the referee.
And it looks as though everybody is now moving in their respective directions. We'll be right back to wrap things up. A huge win for the Peterborough Lakers here in Game 4.